Are you looking to change your career? Are you tired of being stuck in long lines of traffic and honking those on like trying to get to work? Are you tired of the headless taxi drivers and bus drivers putting your lives at risk daily because of how they drive like crazy people? I mean, they say it's 9 to 5, but is it really a 9 to 5? If you wake up 5 a.m., reach work 8 a.m., and then you're not home until 7 p.m., is that really 9 to 5? It's 5 to 7 p.m. That's really what it is. I mean, while you were growing up, you were probably told to become a doctor or a lawyer because guess what? Those were good paying jobs and they are pretty much secure, right? And I mean, in society's eyes, you'd be deemed as successful, right? But are these traditional jobs really worth it anymore? Just curious. Don't get me wrong, these jobs are needed and are very critical to the operation of society. But I mean, in the context of forcing this upon a child to become a doctor or a lawyer, is it really worth it in this day and age? I mean, COVID-19 came with some real short-term pain, but there were also some benefits. One of the long-term benefits in disguise was the birth of remote work. All of a sudden, the work that you had to visit the office to do, now you can magically do it from your home. Interesting, isn't it? So in this video today, I will be sharing with you 9 non-traditional jobs that you can do from the comfort of your home. Like in your 12 o'clock break, you can go stop and do some TikToks, right? You can walk out to your fridge and get some food if you want some. Within these jobs, you can earn comfortably above $300,000 per month. So number 1, and they're probably one of the reasons why you're watching this video, they make what you're doing now possible. Anywhere there are builders, anywhere there are creators, they will be rewarded. So software engineering, definitely one of the number 1 jobs that you can do from the comfort of your home. Yeah, just by flicking up a laptop and typing code. You don't need to be battling traffic when you're a software engineer. So next in line, we have system administrator. Are you ever at work using an application and you'll be like, oh, the server is slow, the application is down? You know who is responsible for that server? The system administrators. So they are the one who provision and manage the servers. I may get a little bit technical here, but your username when you log on to the company laptop, you use what is called Active Directory, and then they are the one who manage the Active Directory. At number 3, we have cloud engineers. Now, almost everything is going to cloud nowadays, and this may be impacting you more than you even know. The very mobile app you're using may be running on Amazon Web Services. Now, you may know Amazon for the website where you go and shop. You may know Microsoft for the Microsoft Word, the Microsoft Excel, and the PowerPoint. But their cash cow these days are the web services that they provide. And a lot of people are not aware of this. So, Amazon, AWS for Amazon Web Services, and Azure for Microsoft. Now, these are 2 cloud platforms that are leading the cloud space, and we also have Google, which is upcoming. It's very important to note that these skills are not so hot in Jamaica right now. However, companies are taking their time and transitioning to cloud, so the demand will be there for these skills. So an easy way to break into tech or transition into IT is probably look towards getting one of those certifications. But or you're going to get a job after. Then if you're already in a company, it may be a little bit easier for you to transition in one of those roles. Number 4, database administrators. Whenever you sign up on a website or any form of application, that data you provide goes to a database. When you provide your data to the company, somebody has to manage that data because that data is now valuable to the company. So that container, that little storage that holds your information is called a database, and this is where the database administrator comes in. They're responsible for managing and securing that database and make it accessible for you. You don't want when you're trying to sign into an application, the database is not available and the application is taking a long time to load. So that's where the database administrators comes in. They secure your database, maintain it, and optimize it. By the way, that's what I do. Now you may be saying, boy, spare tech jobs. Alright, let me give you a little break from the tech jobs. Accountants, I call them the number crunchers of the company. So when you go and read those balance sheet, those income statement, the accountants are responsible for producing those financial statements for the company. You may be saying tech, but aren't we in a technological age? you realize the sugar factory lockdown, not now going with sugar again. So the industrial age take time to phase out to an extent. So 5 years from now, this list may be completely different. We may be in a robotics era. So the jobs will be robotic engineer and things like that. So things and time change, so you just have to adjust and position yourself accordingly. As accountants, sometimes you may still need to go in office, but it has the potential to be a fully remote job. Number 7, data analyst. And I believe if you want to break into tech again, then the data analyst path is an excellent path that you can pursue because certs are readily available for these fields. So when your data is stored in a database, right, it is just sitting there, it has value, right? But just like how you have some cash in your bank account, if you don't invest that money or spend that money, it has value, but it's technically useless. So your data within your database is kind of useless until used. So this is where the data analyst comes in place and make that data meaningful by creating dashboards and reports to analyze that data and present it in a meaningful way where you as the end user can easily interpret what's going on. At number 9, we have project managers. This kind of self-explanatory. They're responsible for managing a project from start to finish, following up on timelines and ensuring deliverables are met. Number 9, application administrators. If you have specialized knowledge in any form of application like a Salesforce or Oracle, these jobs tend to pay well because the skills is hard to find, but the downside is that you may lock yourself in an application that get phased out and then you have to learn some new skills again. Unlike the previous ones which I listed are generic and you can move from any company and pretty much function, while an application administrator, it is kind of limited to a company most of the time. For example, a project manager at Digicel can move to NWC and function immediately, or say even a developer or a database administrator. But let's say you had some specialized training in Salesforce. So now if you're moving from to a Digicel to a NCB, you may not have a Salesforce in NCB, so there's a downside in that career path. Number 10, cybersecurity analyst. And if you've been following up with the news recently, you'd have seen where Massive Technologies got another hit by some ransomware attack. So the cybersecurity analyst is responsible for preventing these unauthorized entry within the company, because these unauthorized entry can be expensive. It can be damaging to the company's reputation and they will lose lots of money. So cybersecurity, very important role, and they are well compensated as well. Now a lot of time companies tend to look at these positions and roles lightly, but then when they get attacked, then they start to see the importance of it and then they start to invest in that technology or invest in an individual who have the skills to prevent that type of attack. So if you're looking to go to college, make sure you do your research on in-demand jobs and where the future is going. Just don't stick to the traditional things that your parents talk about. And you may be wondering, will tech be saturated? Don't worry too much about that, because not everyone have the information that you have today and they're not going to seek it. Rest assured. So that's it for now guys. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.